So yep, there's another stable coin coming live on the XRP Ledger. I'm telling you, they're going to start coming fast and furious, guys. They see the writing on the wall. EuroP is now live on the XRP Ledger. They say they're proud to bring the first MiCA-compliant Euro stablecoin to one of the world's most trusted blockchains. Of course, the XRP Ledger. MiCA is Markets in Crypto Assets, is what that stands for, and it's the European regulation that regulates stablecoins. It says, here's what this means for the future of the Euro economy on chain. And then you can see the little deal here. There you go. Kind of got myself out of the way. And now I can play with this thing. You know, it wasn't until recently that I realized I could do this twice in a video and get back the picture. I love these things. Anyhow, let me show you this other thing. So in light of all these stable coins coming to the XRP Ledger, you're going to see a lot more of them, all right? Because XRP Ledger is a purpose-built payments platform built by the same people that built Bitcoin, and it was actually around before Bitcoin. It was being worked on before Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first thing introduced, but it was the same people. And if you read that white paper is only, I guess it's only realized the intention of that white paper through the XRP Ledger, because Bitcoin cannot do it. It is too slow. It is too expensive. It is too centralized. It is not a store of value. Look at every single bear market since the beginning of the cryptocurrency craze, I guess. What, 14 years ago now? 14, 15 years ago? Go look at every bear market. Go look at the peak and then look at the bear market. You tell me if Bitcoin stores value. Hell no. It can go down as much as 90%. I'm sorry, but if I have a buck and in 3 months, maybe 6 months, it'll be worth 10 cents, I am buying it. That's not storing my value. It's not what they want you to believe it is. It simply isn't. But here's some news for you. It says breaking. Oh God, let's do this again. Sorry guys, it's a little crazy here. All right, breaking. As Japan sells U.S. treasuries to defend the yen, foreign demand for U.S. debt will accelerate a shift in treasury ownership from sovereigns to private stablecoin issuers. Are you getting that? The treasuries are going to start being bought by all these stablecoin companies. That's a lot more control to ensure the US dollar dominance, is how I see it. All right. The balance of power in global finance may be tilting toward crypto-backed reserves: USDC, BTC, ETH, XRP. It says why the Genius Act is critical. More news on this today. And then let me back away here so I can kind of read the rest of it to you. It says, Ripple is making aggressive moves to acquire Circle, the USDC issuer. If successful, Ripple could control 2 of the largest treasury-backed stablecoins, potentially making it one of the largest private holders of U.S. government debt. And so I don't know how many of you guys heard that the Fed tried to sell some bonds and it didn't go very well. That's by design, in my opinion. They know that's happening. They know countries are looking to get rid of their treasuries and their bonds. They're not looking to keep or buy or add to their books. But stablecoin companies, what would their motivation be? Well, their motivation is to be a regulated and approved stablecoin so that they can use it and get some fees from the usage of that money. And so it can become MiCA compliant. It'll be compliant here in the United States. And to make it compliant, you have to back every stablecoin you print with either cash or high quality liquid assets like treasuries, right? So that's kind of the idea. That's what's happening around the world right now. And I think people have to understand, it's important to understand. Now, you don't have to understand anything, I suppose, but it's important to understand, if you're interested in investing in this market, understand what it is that you're going to buy into. Are you going to buy a meme coin? Something that has no real utility to it? Are you going to buy let me see if I can get this thing to work. Yeah. Are you going to buy an AI coin? Are you going to buy something like a Bitcoin, which the only thing holding up Bitcoin is that some other guy thinks it's worth more, but it doesn't do anything. It has no utility. XRP has utility. It's a payments platform, and you need XRP to conduct transactions on that platform. That's why all these stablecoin companies are coming in. Look at my feed. I think we've already discussed 3 stablecoins. Believe me, there's much more than 3 of them on this chain. But if you're going to choose where you're going to run that, you're going to run to the blockchain that is the only one with legal regulatory clarity, and it has the liquidity to complete those transactions. It's going to have the speed, the reliability, the cost effectiveness, the stability that you need in advanced high value markets. I mean, when you're messing around with billions of dollars, you don't want to play with it. You want it to work. You want it to work right every single time. XRP Ledger brings that to the table, and you need XRP to run those transactions. That's what the world is going to look like, and it's not long from now. And I want to say maybe 2033, where I think maybe 2035, every single thing is going to be, it's done. It's going to be tokenized. It's going to be a very quick transition. It might happen faster than that even. I'm just giving it about 10 years from now, but I think it'll be faster because everything's being adopted faster now. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, adios amigos.